Hello, everybody! It is showtime on another My Hero Twisting World, and oh, hey, look over there! He's here!
Yeah! I know, everybody was missing me.
I'm from New Jersey.
Why are you in character?
I don't know what you're talking about.
This isn't in character. This is just the way that he acts. This is just him. He's a pompous prick IRL.
Welcome back.
Bitch, you know you love me. Just say it. Say it.
I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm the king of Crazy Town. But he is finally back from New Jersey. Or, no, Georgia. Whatever.
No.
New Jersey.
You were right on the first.
Who wants to go to New Jersey? I hear it's
I mean,
really
it was a free
small
fucking 2 block away from the beach fucking house.
Oh,
I wasn't exactly caring that it was New Jersey at that point.
Fair enough. Fair enough. I would have gone to a freshwater beach, but alright. You know I hate salt.
Dude, the amount of salt water I ended up fucking getting in my mouth actually pissed me off.
Looks like you're drinking salt water shit.
That is just the ocean.
I know, and it sucked. Like, literally, every fucking... Like, I would literally have my mouth shut, and I would come up to breathe, and fucking instantly, just another wave, just mouthful of seawater. And it wouldn't be like a super big wave, no, it'd be
your mouth,
just enough
silly
to
goose.
get into my mouth.
That's why you should go to Cedar Point and go to one of them freshwater beaches. It's so nice. It's... Anyways, enough about vacation.
Go to Cedar Point.
I don't get a vacation because I'm a Vtuber. We don't use those. Our vacation is living. So, we're going to be starting with you today.
Anytime you're not streaming.
No, my friend. I would say about 90% of the stuff that this job is about is off-stream. Including...
It's a lot of editing.
Yes, and self-betterment and understanding and learning.
But mainly editing.
And community building.
Especially whenever you have characters who will, like, literally slam out a fuck in every sentence because they fucking can.
That's not the issue. The issue is, well...
You're right, you fucking go for 18-plus audience because you know better than to try and go PG with us.
You motherfucker, Cole! I just saw you're playing Risk of Rain 2. I guess it won't be your turn for a bit, but...
Yeah,
there's 2 of us.
Calm down over there. Now then.
So there's 2 of us.
Yeah, well, when one of you talks about...
You got some catching up to do with Adam here, so...
That is
we'll
true.
let you
Yeah,
guys get down to business.
He's got 2
Let's
hours.
Get down to business.
But when the thing is, when one of you, during the middle of a tutorial video, talks about, you know, straight up open wieners and nuts, I kind of got to cut it out a little bit.
Balls.
What?
I remember that.
While we were making the tutorial video...
My quirk allows me to duplicate myself effectively. And then Shin brought up the point that they cannot reproduce, as in I cannot use my quirk. Like, they can't use my quirk to make more of themselves. And I took that as they can't reproduce and have children. And he said both. And I said, well, damn, you took their dick and balls.
Yep. Real nice. Anyways, that aside... Let's begin today.
Get the nerf, man. One-man brothel.
That's a different quirk. So...
Oh, no.
Let us begin today with my favorite place in the world, where a lot of people's lives start. The parking lot.
I have so many questions that I don't think we have enough time
You
right
never
now.
had a parking lot baby before?
Yeah.
Okay, I know for a fact a lot of kids get born in cars because parents are terrible at fucking timing that shit.
Exactly.
But
And where do you think
no.
cars
My
are in
main
the
thing
parking lot?
is the fact that fucking Shin over here decided to say my favorite place of all time is a parking lot. Bitch, we know the area you live. What parking lot are you going to?
You don't have a parking lot.
No, that is completely wrong. Hold on. about...
He drives into the city to pull up to a parking lot because he loves being there so
No,
much.
He just loves to loiter in a fucking parking lot at like 3 a.m.
No. There is a free parking lot. Well, it used to be a drive-in movie theater, but they turned it into a free parking lot 55 minutes from me.
55 minutes. That's great.
It's within an hour. Fuck you guys. Moving on.
That's
moving
55 minutes and you hoping to God that you don't have a tree just fall in your fucking path.
It's not got any trees around the left side of it. So, okay. Let's begin with today's sponsor, me.
Hello, babies.
Thank you so much for that. Let's begin with today's sponsor, me, Shin. Hey, everybody out there. If you're wondering, guess what? Before this episode starts, we're 6 minutes into this and it hasn't started yet. Don't worry about it. Shh. Before this episode starts, I'd like to remind you to subscribe, comment, like, and follow me on Twitch and Twitter, because at 50 followers on Twitch, I will be doing a stupid challenge where I do Black Ops 3 realism from level 1 with no equipment unlocked. So, if you want to see me torture myself, go ahead and down there and do that. But, now that that is over, let's begin with a little bit of fun.
Oh, so you're done with your shameless self-promotion?
Yes.
Okay, I just need clarification.
Now then, let's begin down here. So, Goro screeches into the parking lot in the moving van, hitting the brakes as he gets in there, and screeching in front of the A dorm as Eve steps out, kind of dizzy, holding her head, and she says, Goro, couldn't you be a bit easier on the gas?
I'm just standing off on the side right now, holding my fucking Coke, and just sipping it through a straw, not saying anything.
Goro puts back on his mask and says, No. Now then, I've got a really busy day ahead of me, so... Eve, I'm leaving this to you. Get the furniture then there that you want to leave the rest in the truck for me. I have to go talk to the principal, and I kind of want to explore around a little bit. I'll see you later. Anything you leave in there, I'll take in. He walks away.
I'm gonna walk up to Eve. So we're leaving the heavy shit for him to carry, right?
There really isn't any heavy shit.
I'm gonna walk around to the back of the moving truck and just kind of fucking open it.
So, when you open it, a bunch of suds splash you in the face.
I'm gonna take my hand that's not holding my drink and wipe it off and flick it. And I'm gonna turn to Eve.
Hmm?
The fuck was that?
Oh, these moving trucks are self-cleaning.
Why was it turned on?
It's always on. It's supposed to reduce the risk of transmitting bed bugs.
That's such a stupid fucking reason, but at the same time, that is a fucking good excuse. Alright, moving forward.
In the back of this are 2 desks, 2 bed frames, 3 doors,
What the
a carpenter's hammer, some carpentering tools, 4 pieces of drywall, 2 vanities, and a mirror.
Alright, elephant in the room, Eve. The fuck is with the doors?
Oh, we wanted separate closets, and our closets don't have doors.
What the fuck kind of jank-ass place is this? Oh my god!
I don't know. This place is in chaos, though. Whatever. She says, grabbing and picking up all the drywall at once using her quirk. Let's go. So, what did you do while I was gone?
I was just exploring around a bit. I only really made it to the cafeteria. by the way, remember that bitch who stuck me in the arm with a fucking peanut butter spike?
Yes.
She's our lunch lady.
Oh, that's nice. She any good?
Honestly, some of the ribs that I got were pretty fucking decent.
She nods.
Yeah, you get to pretty much just order whatever you want. It's made to order.
Well, I've got good news about the furniture place.
Oh, you didn't get banned?
No. Better news.
Okay.
They come and pick up the truck after a time.
Oh, okay, cool.
She grabs the carpentry tools and she says, "Alright, time to put my basic use of carpentry and drywalling to the test."
Alright, and while you do that, I'm gonna summon my fucking guitar. I'll provide some background music.
Background music. Alright, sounds good. Oh. Just speaking of background music. Have you called your mother recently?
I hit a power cord, and as she says that, I stop it. I'm like, I knew there was something that I was possibly forgetting.
Oh yeah, that's probably important. He says, walking inside.
As she walks inside, I just sigh very heavily, like, ah! Gonna pull out my phone. I want my mom's number.
So, immediately, as soon as you dial it, 2 rings later, she picks up and says, "Hello, this is Rewind headquarters. What can I do for you?"
I called your personal cell. What the fuck?
Oh, sorry, hon. I've been having to use my personal cell as a business cell phone recently.
I'm gonna pinch the bridge of my nose. I feel
I
like
didn't recognize your number.
yeah, no. So one, that means you don't have my number saved, and or you just completely ignored it. 2, I don't understand why you don't just have a business phone. It's not like you can't afford it.
I do.
And 3, what happened to it?
It's right here. It just won't stop ringing. I had to put it on silent.
You know what? That's fair.
I hate
So,
to-
anyway, are you back from Japan yet, or are you still over there?
No, we're still here. We'll be here for another about 2 more days-ish. We got 2 more things to do and a whole, like, autograph signing thing. Plus, we gotta meet with this girl. What's her name again? We gotta meet with Shuzaka.
Zaka?
Yeah.
Was that like some kind of Japanese pop star?
Kinda, yeah. She's an idol of some kind. I don't know really. I'm not into pop over here much, but apparently, yeah, we gotta do some like whole duet thing with her. It sounds pretty good. Oh, your father's doing well.
Ah, that's good. What's he been doing? He wasn't there whenever I got my stuff to leave.
Well, I found out 2 days ago that he is in Germany.
Ah.
Did
Why the
not
hell
know.
is he in Germany?
Well, at first I thought he was seeing someone else, and I almost strangled him. But
Okay, I'm gonna real quick put a pause on that. We both know that man cannot do better.
no, but cocaine may say otherwise.
Gonna put a pin in that for later. Alright, continue.
Yeah, don't worry, that was a joke, hon. But, yeah, apparently, by what he said, he had some kind of business opportunity in Germany where someone wanted him to come over and try and test his ability on some flowers.
He makes light weaponry, doesn't he? What the fuck does that even mean?
They wanted to see if some like scientists in Germany wanted to see if the light from his weapons can be used to enhance some kind of medicinal flower. Oh,
Do you know the flower's name?
some kind of orange orchid. I don't really know. I'm not big into botany. However, I've got good news for you.
All right. Hit me with it.
My darling child, the one child that has not gone off to the military.
Did all 3 of my brothers go to the military?
Well, no, but all 3 of them are considering it.
Well, I know the one's kind of signing up for it in a weird way.
Yeah.
For heroics.
But, yeah. We have a new house.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where's this one at?
Well, I figured that, a beach house in California would be an amazing complement to a nice beach house in Tokyo.
Ah.
You got both sides of the ocean. So, I bought one here. Pretty cheap, too. Only about $2 million for a really nice place.
Ah. Is it a fixer-upper, or did it just come fully stocked?
Well, it's neither. It doesn't have any furniture in it, but it's not a fixer-upper. All we need to do is just get a couple pieces of furniture in there, get all the amenities in there, and get some some maids and some butlers in there as well, and we should be good.
Yeah. Oh, that sounds good at least. Oh, I wanted to let you know, because of who I have as a roommate, I'll probably be able to actually record some of the songs that I cover. So, if at some point you just randomly receive a very large file containing a bunch of music from me, that's probably because I actually got the time to, produce some songs.
That actually sounds... Ah! Ow! She says, Frankie, what the hell are you doing?
Who the fuck is Frankie?
Huh? He's one of our stagehands.
Did he just bite you? What the fuck just happened?
No, he's currently testing out, No, hold on, wait. That is very dangerous. You haven't got the system hooked up. The phone goes offline.
Note to self. Scold Frankie if I ever meet him.
Yo, Frankie! So, your mother sends a text saying, hold on, Frankie being dumb. I've got one last gift for you. She sends you a 12 gigabyte file.
Jesus Christ, woman. Alright, I'll fucking open the file.
So the file contains the following. It is 3 folders of S1, S2, and S3. Which one do you open first?
As soon as I see just 3 separate files pop up, all that instantly goes in my head is, please, for the love of God, don't be the wrong files that she just sent me, and don't make me need to cut contact with my mother for a while. I'm gonna open S1.
Alright, in S1 is E1, E2, E3, E4, E5, and E6.
God actual fucking damn it, woman. I'm gonna smack my phone against my forehead like, God damn it! Alright, and I'm gonna open just E1.
Alright, it's the first episode of The Sopranos.
I'm gonna back out. I'm gonna open up S2. Or, E2.
It's the second episode of The Sopranos.
Did she just send me the fucking entirety of The Sopranos?
Yes.
I'm gonna send her back and be like, did you just message me the entirety of The Sopranos?
Hi.
It's like, alright, not sure why, but it's a good show, so I'll let you go. Thanks.
I was waiting to do that for a while.
I have so many questions. Like, it's a good show. Fuck the ending, but come on.
But why?
You are not looking me in the face right now and telling me that The Sopranos was a good fucking like had a good ending.
No, it had it was really funny ending, but it didn't have a good ending.
It cuts to fucking black in the middle of like one of the most important sentences, and it just fucking ends.
That's the funny part. It's supposed to be satire.
No, fuck you. The Sopranos is not satire.
It's supposed to be satire of the Mafia series.
It really fucking isn't.
It is.
Alright, moving on from
Yes,
this debate of the Sopranos and how shit the ending was.
Moving on. Yes, you go through with this, and you just help Eve?
Yeah, I'll help Eve out, and like, whenever she's doing something that I clearly have no fucking clue about, I'm gonna just step back and I'm just gonna fuck around.
Okay. You learn something about Eve's character sheet. She
Alright.
has carpenter's tools. There you go. You don't know how she knows this, but she does. She has carpenter's tools, so she's able to put up this drywall, and she just moves all the furniture in herself. This takes about, like, an hour, and she does certainly appreciate the encouragement and the assistance. But she eventually asks you a really deep philosophical question.
Alright.
She says, "Hey, Adam?"
What's good?
If there was something in your life that you know would complicate things, but would make your life better in the end, would you go for it?
Depends on, like, how much it would complicate it. I'm assuming this has something to do with you meeting your dad.
Yeah, in a way, it has something to do with me being here in UA in general.
Well, yeah, alright. So, if it complicates your life, you said in the long term it would help you, though. But would it complicate your life for the long term as well, or only for the short term?
Long term, to the very end of my life.
See, I feel like it also really kind of depends on what the complication is. Because if it's like, oh, hey, your life gets complicated, you know, because you now have to constantly be in contact with another person, or you have to update, like, a specific group continuously, then that's kind of, like, annoying. But it's like, oh, it gets complicated because, you know, it makes everything a little bit tougher, but at the same time, it also, like, helps you as a person grow more.
You mean a job?
No, jobs also sometimes don't help you grow as a person. They're kind of just there.
And she thinks when you say that, and she says, "Other people." Other people? Oh, shit! Other people! Oh, shit!
You forgot other people exist.
Did you forget someone?
Yeah. Alright, that's it, Rocker Boy. You're coming with me.
Okay.
We gotta go to Lizzie's place. I forgot I'd meet her today.
Oh, cool.
We gotta go.
Wing chick, right?
Yeah, the one with the big wings.
Alright.
I completely forgot about her. Oh, shit. Quickly. To the van.
Or we could just take my fucking car.
Oh, yeah, you brought your car. To the car.
It's like, this is what I put up with.
To the Adam Mobile. When she hops in.
As she says the automobile and hops in, it's like, well, I call it a bitch magnet, but, you know, potato, potato. Alright, get in.
You wanna hear about the Loboto Mobile?
No.
Damn it, she says. So it was this van that this dude drove around the United States in with with an ice pick, and he would perform lobotomies on people.
Remind me to cancel your subscription to the True Crime Network.
It wasn't a criminal, he was a doctor.
I'm pretty sure if he was doing it without a license and or their consent, that's a criminal act.
Hey, the 40s were a crazy time, man. Now let's go! Enough about ancient history. We have a winged woman to meet.
Alright.
Oh god,
I'm
now
gonna look
I'm
at her and be
nervous.
like, put the address in.
Oh, yeah, that's right. She types it in. It's not actually too far away. It's like 4 blocks from UA.
Oh, Jesus Christ, that is close.
It's near the beach specifically, and it's like half an hour from the beach. It's like not a beach house, but it's like a suburban house near the beach. And she says, I completely forgot. Oh my god, I completely forgot. Now I'm nervous. Adam, I'm nervous.
Don't be nervous.
What'd you say?
Hey, at least you remembered. It's not like you completely just blew her off.
That's not it. What if, like, you know, she's a completely different person now?
I mean, I'm not entirely sure what the friendship you guys had was before, but, you know, how long has it been since you two seen each other?
11 years.
I was gonna say, if it's not that long, people don't really change that much, but, no, 11 years is a decent amount of time to change, so, you'll just have to find out what the new her is like and compare it to the old her.
Oh god, she went through puberty during that time. Oh no!
You do realize you did as well, right?
Yeah, but like, I haven't changed much. Well, I don't yeet things into my neighbors' yards anymore, but that was kind of our primary activity we did.
Throwing things in your neighbors' yards?
Yeah, because her wings and my quirk work together pretty well, she would stand behind me and flap her wings really hard, which would create really powerful gusts of wind like a tornado, and then I would use my quirk to throw a brick, and we'd see how far we could throw the brick.
I'm just sitting in my car holding this steering wheel. I'm just like, this bitch almost fucking hit people and or their houses with bricks.
She sure did.
I would just turn to her and be like, you had such a fascinating childhood.
Ah, come on. It wasn't that strange. Plenty of kids do something like that. Nope. Eve impatiently taps her foot, waiting. She says, you know what? I just gotta calm down. Damn it, I wish my emotions were less. Maybe I should have my pituitary gland removed.
As I'm driving, I'm gonna look over to her and be like, fucking no!
What? I always admire you. You just don't have any emotions about certain things. You just don't care about certain stuff.
No, I have plenty of emotions. I'm happy whenever I'm being praised because, you know, I deserve it. I'm also angry whenever people think that they're good enough to actually talk to me.
Well, you're also happy when you're eating ribs.
Well, yeah, ribs are fucking amazing.
I guess. Yes. I personally prefer spicy over sweet. But yes.
Hey, I like spicy foods too. Like spicy ribs.
What about... She scratches her neck a little bit. Spicy Cheetos.
Okay, now we're talking about spicy Cheetos. Do you mean like puff Cheetos or like crunch Cheetos?
Crunch.
Okay, yeah. Those ones are pretty good.
You don't like puff?
No, I like puff ones, but I don't like spicy puff ones. I don't know. It's some weird like texture thing with me.
Well, She looks forwards and says, "Oh no."
What?
Wait a minute. What if Lizzie has more friends? What if we have nothing in common?
Well, having more friends isn't necessarily a bad thing. You just have to, assert dominance and show that you're the best friend.
Okay. Alright. To be honest, I never had many friends as a child except for you.
Well, yeah, that's because, you're my fucking number 2, man.
Thanks, no, I know what I need to do. I need to start meditating. I need to start thinking. Like my father. No, that's probably a bad idea.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't do that from what you told me about him.
I need to start thinking.
I don't think misogyny will work on this one.
Yeah, I don't think so either, Adam. Lizzie's too good of a girl for that. She's sweet and so kind. Kind of, maybe. Maybe she is. Maybe she's just an asshole now.
I'm pretty sure that would probably be on more track for what you're used to then.
No, it's not that. The worst kind of asshole. The unlikable asshole.
Oh, yeah. See, I know I'm an asshole, but at least I'm lovable.
Alright, fine. I just calm down.
How far out are we?
You're like literally 2 minutes away.
Alright.
And you pull up. This is a weird house. It's upside down. No, it's not. But
This house is upside down. I'm gonna be like, what the fuck kind of architecture is this?
who the fuck made this? No, it's not. But the house itself is really nice in a neighborhood that is just okay. You got standard suburban neighborhood, and this house stands out for being particularly nice in this place. It's taking up 4 of the slots that one house would take up. And as you pull up, you notice, as a man of wealth, a severe lack of something important.
There's no fucking security here, is there?
Not only is there no security, there's no car. There's no car. The driveway is empty.
There's no car. So the driveway's empty, there's no security, and this is like a really big house among houses that are medium income, I'm assuming.
Yes.
What the fuck is going on here?
Also, there is clearly someone here. Someone is currently in the house, which means, someone is here right now. And as
we've met the rich poor people.
The rich poor people.
Or the poor rich people, whichever way you want to call it.
Either that, or I'm assuming she's possibly squatting in this house.
Upper middle class.
So, you get out of the car, and immediately, as soon as you do, Eve does as well. She timidly walks towards it and she says, "Weird, no security and no car."
Yeah.
She knocks on the door.
As she knocks on the door, I want to look at her and be like, what did she say that she does? Like, does she work? Does she live with her family? Like,
well, she's about a year younger than, well, not about a year, a couple months younger than me, so I don't actually know what she would do for work.
Does she live with her family then?
I don't know. We're about to find out. The door opens. And one of those things answers. A quirkless human answers the door. You can immediately tell they're quirkless, because they gave off the same energy as Sarah. Opening the door is
How does that work?
It's a joke. Opening the door is the
What,
most...
do all quirkless people just have a vibe?
Kinda. They
Do I
kind
need
of...
a
Just give off
vibe
an odor.
that will determine if they have a quirk?
Yeah, they kind of got a vibe. This person gives us the kind of same vibe as Sarah, except a little bit more depressed. Opening the door...
What do I roll to make a vibe check?
You mother... Shut it! I will banish you to that pond for the rest of eternity.
What's the vibe check of this evil?
Question, Shin. In the Naruto campaign, how do I make a vibe check on the Hokage? What's the vibe?
Roll, you mean? Probably clinically depressed.
Ah, the Hokage loves her job. What are you talking about? No Hokage has been clinically depressed. So,
True, but alright.
shut up. What do you know? You're just a fan of the series. So, okay. Here's what's up. Answering the door is a very short girl. We're talking Soifon height. She is 4'8". She has long black hair that's unkept. She has a PSP in her hand that has been super modified. It's like a brick now, basically. And she's on an electro board. Do you know what an electro board is?
I'm drawing a blank here. I don't know what the fuck electro board is.
An electro board is one of those like skateboards that you're supposed to ride facing forwards, like the wheels are facing forwards instead of to the left.
Okay.
She's on one of those. And
Oh,
it's
you
like,
mean a hoverboard?
yeah, basically. And
Okay.
it's like pulling her around. She's like super thin and super pale. She's got like little bloodshot eyes, and she's not wearing pants. She's wearing underwear and a t-shirt that goes down to her knees. The t-shirt
We'll look at you.
is an all
We're
my
gonna look at
t-shirt.
you and be like, wait, what?
It's an all my t-shirt. Continue.
Oh, fucking course. We're gonna look at Eve, and we're gonna be like, okay, I wasn't really paying attention the first time we met her. I'm pretty sure this isn't her, though, right?
Hmm? Who are you? Eve says. Oh. I thought you were the delivery guy.
Yes, the delivery guy, who just fucking whipped into your parking spot here, a goddamn Lamborghini.
I don't look outside. My apologies.
You know what? I'm gonna let it go because I'm pretty sure you can't even look out the fucking peephole on the door.
I can't, she says, riding away. Lizzie, your friends are here. She hides underneath the stairs. So.
What in the fucking Harry Potter shit is going on here?
I don't know. Maybe that's just the gremlin that lives under the stairs. Eve says. You had one of those in your house, right?
No.
Oh, okay.
I think one of our butlers lived under the stairs.
Well, that's a nice place. So, Lizzie walks down. Same kind of outfit she was wearing before. Tank top, long jeans. She doesn't walk, but she flies down the stairs and she says, Eve! It's been so long. Welcome. You two, come in. Sorry about her. She lives under my stairs.
Is that... Do we need to be worried about that?
Oh, no. She's just my roommate.
She looks like she's fucking 12.
Well, I don't exactly know how old she is. I think she's about the same age as me, but I never actually talked to her.
There are so many fucking questions I have there that I... Go on, Eve! Talk to your friend, because I need a fucking minute here.
So, Eve says, Lizzie, it's so nice to see you again. Hey, question. Where is everybody? There's no... We're wondering, like, there's no car in the parking lot or like, you know, security around. Where's everybody at? Oh, Lizzie says, touching the side of her face. It's just me and my roommate here. We're the only people who live here.
I want to look around. Are there any pictures or anything on the walls?
There aren't, no.
Is there any furniture here?
There is, yes.
Okay.
There's also something you notice.
Alright.
So, this room you're in is like a small foyer area with a staircase in front of you leading upstairs.
Mm-hmm.
There, at the bottom of the stairs, sitting on one of the stairs, is another person looking at you.
Is it the little girl?
No, it's unblinking. It's just a person wearing like a long black coat and like a Russian, what are they called? A Russian beret, a Russian beret, just looking at you.
Not breaking eye contact. Real quick, who's that?
Lizzie turns around. Oh, that? That's the life-size doll I keep on the stairs.
So many fucking questions. So fucking many!
I keep that on the stairs to...
Adam just walks out the house, never to be seen again.
He literally never comes back. He retires his character. Adam disappears.
Alright, I want to just heard the fucking, what's her name? Lily?
Lizzie.
Lizzie.
I'm gonna turn to Lizzie. I'm just gonna be like, alright, I'm just gonna ask a fucking question that kind of popped into my head right off the bat. Are you squatting here?
No, I live here. This is my house. I just...
Okay, that brings up my second question. The fuck do you do?
Oh, I don't have a job.
You are raising so many fucking questions.
Well, yeah, I guess we should probably catch up, and I should tell Eve and you kind of what's been happening. Well, we never met before, except for at the thing. It's nice to see you again, though.
It's nice to, you know, see you and actually, you know, be able to get the chance to know you.
Eve says, Lizzie, what happened to your parents? Lizzie kind of flaps with her right wing like a twitch, and she says, well, they're dead. They both died. A while ago. About 10 years ago. And they've been dead for a while.
Can I insight this to see if she's lying?
Yeah, go ahead.
Damn, that is one hell of a lie.
Yeah.
I
Heavy ass lie.
just want to make sure. I really do. I don't even have a modifier for this. I just really want to make sure.
17, you can tell without a shadow of a doubt that she is not lying. There's legitimate sadness in her voice.
Okay. Alright.
That is a friendship ending lie right there.
That's why I wanted to double check here. I was like, if she's lying right now for no fucking reason, I swear to God. I was like, okay, so once she says that, I'm gonna be like, okay, so I'm assuming the inheritance from the loss is what allowing you to just live here?
Well, not entirely. Come upstairs. Come with me. I'll explain everything in my room. My roommate doesn't like to be... She doesn't like voices.
That's alright. As we're walking up the stairs, I'm gonna look at her and be like, quick question about your roommate. Is she, how do I put this? Quirk deficient?
Most people think she is, but no.
Okay.
She's just weird. She has a really weird quirk. I don't know what it does. It's something to do with like blood clots.
Blood clotting?
Like technology and blood clots. I think she can like, I've never seen her use it before, but she only explained it to me once in like her weird way she talks, but she like explained it to me like I think she can give people who touch technology blood clots and kill them.
That is a very versatile and
How did she figure out she can kill people with this quirk? Go on, tell me.
What'd you say?
I said, how did she figure out she can kill people with this quirk?
That's a good question.
Go on, tell me.
That is a very good question.
I'm assuming that this was probably an angry quirk awakening.
Very angry. And Lizzie says, well, luckily enough, I put that doll there because she always laughs at funny videos under the stairs, so people think the doll is just alive sometimes.
Okay then.
Yep, she says, smiling, walking into her room. She like ducks into the doorway, opening up the door with her talons, and
is she just like refusing to fucking walk?
Yeah, kinda. She crawls along the ceiling, mostly in flies. She only
both
starts.
Of these two just not actually use their legs.
Perhaps. She only starts walking when she actually gets into her bedroom. This place reminds you of your bedroom.
Huh.
Except without the your face kinda a couple times. It's got like classical rocker boy bedroom kind of feel to it, you know, posters and all. There's like different musical instruments around the place. And like a couple like autographs, signed stuff, but most of them are like autographs of like pieces of equipment, like a mask or like a piece of gauntlet or armor that is signed by different heroes.
Okay.
And there's very notable thing, there's a big red rotary phone in the back of the room next to her bed. And her bed is also like a double king size bed. It's huge.
Big red rotary phone.
Yes, like the Powerpuff Girls phone.
I was about to say, like, Powerpuff Girls' rotary phone.
Yes.
I'm not gonna bring that up right off rip. The band posters that she has around, are they like newer bands or old school bands?
They're newer, however, you can see one of them is framed in laminate, and it is a poster, probably worth a good bit of money actually. It is a signed poster by Meatloaf on his first Bat Out of Hell album.
I fucking knew you were gonna make a reference to him at some point with all the music talk.
Why?
Motherfucker, you know why! Oh, why would you assume that I fucking bring up Meatloaf? Motherfucker!
Lizzie sits down on her bed. And she says, Alright, let me explain a couple things, because we haven't seen each other in a while, Eve. A long time.
Does she have like a stack of CDs since she has so much fucking music stuff?
She does, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna walk over to her CDs and I'm gonna start going through them.
It's a lot. You actually find some of your mother's stuff in here, too.
We're gonna put those off on the side.
Like rock and pop.
Like, I'm literally gonna organize her fucking CDs as we're having this entire conversation from like best to worst.
You also find something in the back of these CDs inside of a case. There is a bottle of elemental pop inside of a glass case, encased in resin back here.
What the hell?
Coca-Cola.
And she says, as you're doing that, she says, well, about a year after I moved away, I moved here. Mom ended up dying in the line of duty. And Dad ended up killing himself shortly afterwards.
Whenever he says, whenever she says line of duty, I want to look at him and just be like, wait, so was your mom a pro hero or just like active service member?
Mother was a pro hero for a while, and, well, Dad was her sidekick.
Ah.
Yeah. I had to. Well, yeah, the police wouldn't come. I didn't know what I needed to do. It was a bad day, and he's buried out back. Both of them are in the family crypt.
As she says that, I'm gonna put down a CD and just kind of like stop. And then whenever she says family crypt, I'm just gonna like slowly reach over and start organizing the CDs again.
And Eve says, "Oh my god. Oh, I didn't know. Why didn't you contact me? Why didn't something happen? You could have said something. I would have helped." Lizzie shakes her head and says, "We were too young. I'm sure you understand that. But there is a good thing from this. Both my mother and father had really good insurance, and not only that, after both of them died within a week of each other, the Heroes Association decided to give me what is basically a fund for the rest of my life."
Well, at least, you know, the Heroes Association finally did something and kept someone, you know, out of poverty.
That's a good point.
I'm assuming that it's not a very large stipend, though.
Yeah. It's not too big, but it keeps the lights on and everything running.
I'm assuming that's why you also got the roommate, so that you had, like, actual, like, cash flow for other shit.
Kinda. I don't know where she gets her money from, but she gets a lot of it. Also,
I'm assuming it's either some sort of illegal online trading or just normal online trading.
That's what I assume too, yeah. Or she threatens people with her quirk online. Also, not gonna lie, I'll tell you, the same thing happened to her. Both of her parents are dead too. They died in a car crash. So we kind of found each other through that, and we've been living here ever since.
Is there a reason she's living under those stairs, or she's just like going with the whole Harry Potter vibe?
Oh, no. There's a reason. I tried to give her one of the rooms, but she doesn't like it because people would know where she is. Let me put it to you like this. I met her in an elevator. Not like in an elevator traveling. No, she was living on the streets in an elevator in a building.
At this point, Adam actually does like stop fucking with the CDs and turns to her, and I'm just like, I don't even know what the fuck to say to that. I mean, at least she was like out of the cold, I guess, homeless, but Jesus Christ.
Oh, it gets better. She had been in there for so long that people had begun to think that the elevator is haunted.
Fucking... Why? Why are people so fucking stupid?
I don't know.
Well, at least she now has you in this house instead of homelessness.
That is true. What is her name? Eve says. She didn't actually give us her name. Hmm? Oh. She chuckles. Her name is Rhea. At least that's the name I know her by. She never gave me her real name. Anyways, enough about that. So, Eve, what you been up to? How you been? I heard your mother and father broke up and your mom died. Sorry about that. That sounds sad. But hey, at least we got something in common. But now we're free. You're in UA, and me? Well, I've been studying some stuff. How's your father doing? Is he, still your dad? Eve says, yeah, Dad still hates progress, so, yeah. Yeah. Well, Lizzie claps. I know something we can all do together. Something I've prepared for this very day over the last few days. She reaches over. In the corner of the room, digging past some of her CD collection, is a curtain covering up a large box, and she throws the box aside and says, I have this, revealing a PS7. A PS7 with a working copy of Guitar Hero Mastery. And 3 connected instruments.
What's the actual model of PlayStation that's currently out?
PS10.
Okay, so this is 3 models behind.
Yeah, it's basically like someone having a PS2 nowadays.
Yeah. As I see her uncover this, I'm gonna be like, oh, cool, vintage.
I know, I've kept it in perfect condition for as long as I could, and it still works. The instruments are still work too. This thing is top of the line stuff. So, let's do this. She cracks her talons together.
Cole over here probably grew up with, like, I don't know, a fucking PS Vita.
You're not that old, Jesus. Yeah, I'm too.
No, but I'm that poor.
Yeah, I mean,
No, you grew up with a PS Vita 2.0. They tried to bring it back, and it still flopped again. They tried their damnedest, and they were like, all right, PS Vita 2.0. 2 months later, fuck! Every time!
There's a knock on the door just as she's about to turn on the system. And she says,
Front door or her door?
Front door. Oh, he's here! She jumps out of the room and over the banister, landing in front of the door.
Pizza guy?
Better than pizza.
Ribs?
Better than ribs.
You take that back!
She says, Rhea, your food's here. Take it. You hear from downstairs, lightly, as Lizzie flies back into the room, shutting the door behind her, and she holds in her hands 2 boxes of pizza and a box of chicken wraps. She says, oh, have you guys heard? All Might Burger is offering their special pizza weekends. I had to order some.
I have so many fucking questions about why a burger place is serving pizza, but alright.
Don't question it. It's like the Krusty Krab pizza. Is the pizza for you and me. Da, 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 da.
That is such an old reference, and I am proud of you for saying it.
Wow, SpongeBob's all the rage.
I feel like it would still technically be on air.
It is. It just reruns at this point, though. So
That's good.
she scratches the side of her chin again, and she says, "Now let's begin." Oh. Hey, speaking of, I've never actually had a boyfriend before. Adam.
Yeah.
What kind of razors do you use to shave?
I'm actually trying to think of like one of the more top of the line ones. It would probably be like those like
He just uses quirk.
Oh Jesus, that's a little bit dangerous.
No, I'd probably use like that high-end like Manscaped like fucking close shave shit.
She says,
Except for like a little bit of stubble that I'll sometimes keep on my chin.
Okay. Yeah, because when my beard comes in, I gotta shave it. And usually it doesn't get through. Thank you.
I'm gonna look at her and be like, beard?
I grow whisker beards on my face.
I'm assuming that's also a part of your fucking quirk.
Indeed, check it out. She puts a hand close to her face, and when she does so, you can see little tiny like whiskers on her face point towards her hand like a spider's hair, and slowly follows her hand.
I have so many questions about that. Like, what evolutionary benefit does that give you?
I know what you're going to do before you do it. Do something, I know what you're going to do.
I'm gonna, like, raise my hand really quickly.
She does it right before you do.
Okay. Wait, trimming them then, does that, like, dull that?
Yeah, or else I go fucking insane.
Okay, it's a sensory kind of thing, okay.
Yeah, now enough about me. It's time to have some fun. Alright, we have drums, we have bongos,
Lead guitar called it.
a guitar, a bass, and the singer.
I'll play singer and guitar.
Alright, sounds good. I got the drums. Eve says, I don't really play music, but bass sounds fun.
As I'm holding the controller and setting the mic stand up in front of me, I'm gonna look at her and be like, remind me whenever we have free time to teach you at least one instrument. Possibly the actual bass.
Fine. But
Tell you what, if you let me teach you bass, I'll let you teach me something.
deal, Eve says. I warn you, my way of teaching's a bit stronger. And Lizzie says, come on, Eve, you're fine, you're fine. Now, let's be like one of those...
You're gonna get put through a fucking wall, aren't I?
She looks at you both and smiles. I'm gonna teach both of you how to enjoy the thing I love the most.
Video games?
No. The secret hobby I've been keeping from you for my entire life, Adam. Gardening.
Oh, that actually brings up a good, that actually brings up a cool thing. Apparently my dad's also, out of the country right now. He's in Germany. Some German scientists try to get him to fucking use this quirk as a light source for these fucking, like... I think that she said it was like an orange orchid or something.
Yeah. I've heard of that orchid before, Lizzie says.
Is it like special?
The orange bland orchid, yeah, it's made by a quirk user.
Ah,
I've been studying medical stuff. I want to be a nurse.
valid profession.
Hey, wait, that your mom is also in Japan right now, isn't she?
Mm-hmm.
Wait, that means none of us have any parents. Woo!
I'm gonna look at Lily, and I'm gonna walk over to where I stacked all the CDs, especially my mom's. I'm gonna pick them up. I'm gonna look at her and be like, "This."
Yeah, pretty good.
Yeah, that's my mom.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Yeah.
That's your mom.
Yeah. Not a lot of people for some reason actually make that connection.
I wonder why. I think I know why, though. They wouldn't think she has any children.
No, she has 4. Me and my 3 brothers.
Yeah, I also think she has more than one husband.
Yes.
Ah. Okay.
There's my dad, and then there's the other dads, and then my mom.
Wow. Damn. I wonder what it would be like to have more than one wife. She strokes her non-existent beard. Whatever. Enough about the future. It's time to go back to the past with some Dream Police. 1992.
Dream Police?
Yes. You know, the song?
Fucking no.
It's a classic rock song. I'm sure Adam would know. It's a really old classical rock song. You guys play it. Alright, time to figure out their personality. So Lizzie, for you, got plain extra cheese, extra sauce, not peanut butter. Pepperoni
I swear
pizza.
to God, this bitch put peanut butter on here. I'm gonna kill her.
A pepperoni pizza, which is, as you know, Eve's favorite. She always loves. Although you do know she likes sausage on it. Hers looks like it came from. It looks like it came from Long John Silver's.
So I'm guessing it's very fish oriented.
It is. Lizzie on her pizza, I'll give you a piece of her personality here, has thin crust, stuffed bread, as in the bread itself is stuffed with anchovies. Anchovies on top, and salmon on it with pineapple. That's what she got.
We'll look at what she ordered. I'm just gonna be like, you know what? Not my type of pizza, but definitely a decent choice.
Hey, Eve says, Lizzie, does the thing still work? She says, flashing Lizzie in the eyes with her phone. Lizzie just stares at nothingness for about 5 seconds.
What the fuck did you just do?
And Eve says, I was wondering if she's still super sensitive to bright lights. The answer is
How long
yes.
is it gonna be like this?
For about 10 more seconds. Oh, what? Lizzie says, what happened? Does what still work? What?
I'm gonna look at Eve and just be like, does she know that happens?
I don't know. It just kind of shuts her brain down for a second. It's funny, though. I used to do it to her all the time. You really want to see something cool? Toss a single gold coin somewhere in the room. She'll find it no matter where you throw it. You can do it with a penny.
I'm gonna check my pockets to see if I actually have any coins in them.
Only $100 bills.
Pull out my wad of hundreds, be like, yeah, no, all I got is hundreds.
You only carry hundreds? You don't use a credit card? Lizzie says.
No, I have that too. I'm gonna pull out my fucking like.
No, he's cash only.
Cash only. In the year 2230.
He's cash only. He's gotta be able to flaunt his money.
No, I pull out my American
wouldn't-
Express
he-
black card.
He wouldn't be Adam Seraphim if he couldn't just, whip out a 100 hundos and be like, keep the change.
Now I know the best part. He pulls out 20 American black cards.
No, you know those wallets where people like pull them out. It's like, yeah, take a look at my kids, and then it's like a fucking reel of just like photos.
You got that?
I just pull that out and I flip it down. It's just like 10 debit cards and then 5 credit cards.
Yes, amazing. I love it. Meanwhile, it's got like $400 bills just stuffed in there. So you and Lizzie and Eve here play for a little bit. Would you make me a performance roll? Let's see how you guys do. I'll do Eve's first. Caps lock is on.
Hey, you got that expertise, Purrple.
He do got that expertise. He do be certified in HVAC.
What?
Eve got a 5. You quickly realize something. Usually you are playing the music, so you've never seen Eve play music too much. She's like tone deaf.
Alright, music lessons are in her future now.
She's like basically tone deaf. She can't keep a beat no matter how hard she tries. There we go.
I kind of want to see what Lily's is.
She's actually got a good performance. She actually has an ability skill for it.
Ooh.
35.
God damn.
24.
Ability skills, that'd be really good for this man.
In particular. Yes.
For his quirk.
What ability skill is it?
It is, hold on. What is it actually called? I just call it the musical ability skill, but it's not called that. It's called Music Peddler.
Music peddler.
It gives you feats based on D&D 5e feats based on music and like charisma.
Okay.
Yeah, you should definitely look into that one.
And
I'm gonna
Like,
ask
that was
her-
going to be an essential one to boosting your one quirk.
Yeah.
the
So
one thing
I'm gonna look at her and just ask her like where she got so good with music as we're playing, and just like make a mental note of that.
So as she's like playing, she like pauses the song and says, where did I get so good at music? Oh, I I got Melody to teach me.
Melody.
You know, the pro hero Melody.
Adam just kind of like looks off for a second, and then an image of this pro hero just kind of like flashes in his mind, like
It is-
Jimmy Neutron brain blast.
It is
Just like,
the
yeah.
32nd specifically, right behind Spitball.
Yes, I do kind of know of that.
Yeah, she's pretty cool. After my parents died, she ended up teaching me a lot about music.
Was she close to your parents?
Yeah, they were really good friends. So
Oh,
was
that's cool.
so was a couple others, although I haven't been able to see them. They don't really talk to me anymore. I saw them actually. They were on TV. It's Balls and Spitball. They worked with my mother a lot.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
You know, they were talking a lot with this one fucking dude. What the fuck was his name? Oh my god. I can't remember his fucking name.
Eve says it was Bowls.
Bowles. Yes, Bowles.
Yeah.
They were talking with
Balls.
Yeah, bowls.
Yeah, they were talking with that
Balls, spitball, and bowl.
Yeah. They put their balls in your bowl.
Okay.
Anyway, they were talking with him. So, if you ever want to get in contact with them, I can
swear,
introduce
do
you
not
to him.
give those two. Do not give those two that idea. They will run with it.
She says, "Oh, really? Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll look out
he's-
for him."
He's I think he's my dorm neighbor. I think he's like directly beside me. It was him and this poor fucker.
Damn.
Yes, they put the poor people in the same room.
They did too.
They did. You're not fucking wrong.
They totally did. Oh,
Anyway.
my God.
Segregation based on class, I say. Classism. Lovely.
So, you get a text message. You're not playing Guitar Hero. It's time to start a side quest, bitch.
Great.
Side quest. Hey, that's what I'm doing right now. So,
What do you think yours is called? In fact, you know what it's called. I told you.
Wait, his or mine?
His. Are you drowning? What the fuck?
well, yes,
Breathe
but
into his mic.
Either
dog
way.
barking.
So, your mother sends you a selfie with the caption, "Be home soon, hun."
All right. I'm gonna take a picture with me and Eve and fucking Lily in the background, and I'm gonna send her back. Cool. Met Eve's childhood friend. Weird
Okay.
bird.
Okay, so
Send.
you know what happens. When you take the picture, Lizzie blacks out for 15 seconds.
It's a selfie. There's no fucking flash.
I know, but you opened your phone right in front of her.
So I'm taking this picture. She's just fucking stone faced, and Eve's just probably laughing right now.
Wait a minute. Lizzie says, wait. Whoa. She says, rubbing her eyes, coming back to existence. Let me see that image.
I'm gonna show her a picture of my mom.
So, your mother... Let me describe this picture to you. Your mother is standing on, in the back stage of, some room, right? She's got, the phone in her right hand. She's taking a picture, and you can, see the rest of the room. You see four other people in the room. One of them we would know as Frankie.
Okay.
Do I need to re-describe Frankie?
Yeah, just do it, because I'm having a hard time remembering. I know that he was a flamboyant character, but...
One could say, yes.
Yeah.
So,
No, yeah.
Frankie here is a kind of middling height, maybe a little bit on the higher side. Man, right now he's actually kind of shrunk. He's 5'6" compared to when we saw him when he was a little bit taller than that. He's got long hair now. He's got long black hair now. He's still got his pair of sunglasses on that are perfectly trippy reflective sunglasses, like Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas style.
Okay.
He's got a golden fiddle in his hand right now, and he's sitting on a big box. He's very pale, and he almost looks like he's got some sort of disease. He might be a little bit sick. In this one, he's actually got his shirt off, and you can see he has stitches, Yamamoto style scars across his body.
The
And
quirk was fucking... Wasn't it a perpetual life one?
yeah,
Okay.
he's perpetually alive. There's another one. There's another person who you think probably is one of your mother's stagehands. there's another guy who's leaning up against the same large crate. He's got a cigarette in his mouth, but not just one cigarette. He has 5 cigarettes tied around each other in his mouth.
Jesus Christ.
He's got to have that nicotine.
Is that can I tell if that's like a quirk dependency thing, or is it just him being that guy?
It's probably not a quirk. He's not exuding smoke or anything. He's probably just being that guy.
Okay.
He's probably just being that guy. So, he's got like a leather coat on and like leather pants. He's got no shirt on underneath. He's got like a very big like 6-pack of abs and a pair of glasses on, like sunglasses.
Mm-hmm.
And he's got no hand.
Oh, he's missing a hand.
His left hand is made of human bones in the picture, and a bunch of nerves wrapped around it.
Okay then.
It's got no flesh.
He's got no flesh.
You can see there is a severed hand laying next to him.
Oh, so I'm guessing he did something and lost a hand, and is regenerating.
There is another person, a girl, like a 5-foot-tall girl in a big Victorian-style dress.
All right.
You actually would know something about her. She is one of your mother's stagehands, and she's got like a big Victorian-style dress on. She's currently got like a little bit of makeup on. And she, in her hand, has a ball of blood circling around her hand and at her fingertips.
Okay.
And she is slowly drinking it in the picture. Like slurping it like spaghetti.
So I'm assuming vampire quirk,
Maybe,
regeneration quirk, undead quirk.
There's one more person you see in here.
All right.
You don't see their face, but you see them on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Being buried underneath the stage in a hole with shovels surrounding them is a man, maybe? Hard to tell, but they've got like a masculine body with long, like gray hair. They're not old per se, but they have gray hair. And they are mostly mechanical. You can tell their shoulders are mechanical. That's all you can really tell about them. They're being buried, like underneath the stage.
Okay.
Lizzie says, "Wow. Huh. That's weird.
What you hawing about?
That girl with the blood?"
Yeah.
She digs through a drawer and finds a picture of Rhea and that girl, a much younger Rhea and that girl in a drawer, and hands it to you. Looks exactly like Rhea's mom.
Huh. Huh.
Huh. Huh.
All right.
Hmm.
Go get the little creep.
Oh,
But,
well, that's an awkward moment right there.
but should we tell her?
I told you to go get the little creep.
I guess you're right. Yeah. Eve, go get her. She won't listen to me. Alright, Eve says. Walking out. This is gonna be awkward, Lizzie says as Eve walks out.
So either she was lying about her parents being dead, or her mom came back, or this is a relative aunt, maybe?
Maybe, or a really weird coincidence.
Yeah.
Okay. She comes upstairs. Rhea comes upstairs, cracking open the door, and she says, "What do you need?"
So, my mom's coming back from Japan. This is completely unrelated, but, my mom's coming back from Japan and, decided to send me a photo. In said photo, it has a bunch of her roadies that are, I'm holding my phone, looking at the picture and describing it to her, and they're all just kind of like chilling around. And then this one, point to Lily, looked at the photo and seen something, and then she showed me another photo that she has. And here, look at this.
No! I thought I killed her, she says, staggering backwards onto the floor. Mom? Oh, no. No, your mother is in big danger. You have to contact her.
Why?
That is a violent vigilante with her.
As she says that, I'm gonna lean forward close to her and be like, explain right fucking now.
Listen. My mother... oh my god, I don't know how she's alive. My mother didn't die in a car crash. Well, she did, but I was the reason. I caused a blood clot in her foot and it killed her. She was a violent vigilante. She killed hundreds of criminals. Mercilessly.
Okay.
I was young at the time, but I knew she was doing something wrong. I was like 12. And I wanted to be a hero back then, so I ended up killing her myself.
And
but that's her.
Apparently your dad?
Dad was along with it. Wait a minute. How is she alive? That doesn't make any sense. I saw her drown right in front of me.
Well, it may be her. Or did your mother have a sister or something?
No, she killed all of her siblings.
Kid, you were really just hammering home this whole fucking, like, one assassin kind of fucking bit, aren't you?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, my mom isn't really involved in heroics, and doesn't really get involved with too many shading people other than, you know, the occasional fucking back alley fucking director in, like, shit for fucking different musical productions. And even then, she more or less just buys them out and then forces whatever the fuck she wants to happen. So she should be fine. Then again, I also never questioned my mother about any of her legal activities, so...
That is actually a good point.
So just to make this far more simple, we have a summer home here, so I'm going to ask my mother and her roadies to stop by.
What?
And then you don't need to meet her. You can just tell me some shit about her, and I'll go and see if it matches. In which case, we can deal with this more appropriately, i.e., not throwing ourselves... Wait, what?
I think you're gonna say, "Oh, we should go to the Hero Association," or are you gonna say, "Let's fuck her up ourselves"?
No. I'm firmly understanding that this is way out of my fucking pay grade. Mainly because it hasn't started yet. I'm definitely gonna go to a hero about this. If what she's saying is right. But at the same time, she was killing criminals, so I really don't have a problem with this.
Wait a minute. That guy with the hand. I know him too, Rhea says.
Mm-hmm.
They were part of a group together. He should be in prison.
Is your mom a vigilante?
I have no idea. If she is, go mom, but,
Okay.
Okay, hold up, real quick. What are their names? This way I can just look it up online to see if there's anything about them.
Okay. My mother's name. The woman with the blood, right?
Alright.
Her name is Lucan.
Okay, I'm gonna literally go on, like, fucking Google and, like, type in this. Type in her name and, like, death and then question mark to see if anything pops up.
This thing comes up. It's a news article.
Okay.
A news article from Murder Daily comes up, and it says, top of the line, just top of the article, it says, Karma in Hell. Legendary vigilante known as Bloodspite, seen dying in a car crash, drowning specifically, in a lake during a car crash and two-car collision incident along with her spouse.
Okay.
Heroes unable to reach the scene in time.
Okay. Then I want to look up my mom's band page and see if there's anything about her roadies.
No, nothing.
Okay.
There's no information given other than on one person, and that being Frankie, as her head assistant.
Okay. So, are these just like new hires?
You have no idea, actually. Usually, you only step into your mother's, like, you know, the side of her work that deals with music, right?
Yeah.
You never really step into the side of her work that she herself usually doesn't deal with, like the sound quality, the production and stuff. You usually don't deal with that kind of stuff with her.
Okay.
So, you don't know, but Rhea here says, the other guy, the one without a hand, I know him too.
Alright.
He was another vigilante. He should be in prison. But his name? I don't know his real name. But his fake name is Renegade.
We're gonna type in Renegade, ?
Renegade is a vigilante that ran for a span of about 7 years. So for a span of about 7 years, Renegade ran and operated. He was well known, very well known in fact, for causing both heroes and villains very bad health problems. A good example is Renegade went up against Deku himself at one point.
Okay.
Using a form of African eel venom against Deku, causing Deku to become paralyzed for about a week.
Okay, goddamn.
As the venom targeted Deku's muscles and shut his abilities down completely once he tried to use his strength.
Damn.
Also being known for leaving radioactive shrapnel inside of some other heroes and villains.
Okay.
He is known to have a regeneration quirk, which is able to save his life in even the most dire circumstances, being known to regenerate even from just his head.
Okay, so that tracks.
That's what you find out.
I'm gonna shoot my mom a text and ask her who the fuck those new people are in the background, because I'm assuming I've gotten several backstage photos from her before, and I'm assuming I probably haven't seen these ones in them before.
I will also say, before I get off this topic, Renegade was apparently arrested about 3 years ago and is currently serving time in prison.
Okay.
As far as what your mother texts back, she says, oh, just some old friends of mine who decided to join me on the road.
Okay. Where do you know them from? Because you've never told me about, like, you know, your older friends.
I worked with them before I became a truly, like, super big musician.
Mom, why?
Alright. So that's some serious shade. What does it
The
say?
life of arrest. Your own.
What'd you say? You completely cut
I
out.
said, the life of a hero. Your very first arrest. Your own.
Go on, hero! Do it!
No.
Fair enough. That's what most people would do. Well, yeah. You guys want to continue playing some Guitar Hero? Lizzie says.
Like,
Dane
we'll continue in
looks
one
at you with
second.
disdain.
We'll continue that in a second. I'm gonna look at what the fuck is this little girl's name again?
Rhea.
Rhea. I'm gonna look at Rhea, and I want to ask her, like, the people that your mother killed, like, level of criminal here. What were they?
I don't really know. I was really young, but I know she took on some pretty dastardly criminals. They all died from blood clots in their heart. I got a weird mutation of her ability and my dad's ability. Anyone who touches an electronic that I can hack into, I can use my mother's ability on them.
Okay. I'm guessing the hacking thing comes from your dad's ability.
Indeed.
Okay. How long ago was she operational as a vigilante?
About 5 years ago. That's when she
Okay.
died.
Oh, so she was a vigilante till she died.
Yeah, she died as a vigilante.
How did you know that she was a vigilante?
She wanted
did
me
she
to
just-
help her. She was
Okay.
training me to help her.
Okay.
She looks at the ground. I'm sorry to tell you all this. I'll be going now.
I'm gonna stop her before she walks out and be like, hold up. I didn't say you could leave.
What else is there to
Now.
talk about?
Now, from the text messages I was just receiving with my mother, apparently she knows your mother and the other dude from quite a ways ago. Which then brings up the question of, what the fuck did my mom used to do? I've never had to think about this before. And the details you've given me about these two other people are leading me down the path of my mother might have been a fucking vigilante at some point. Which I really don't want to fucking have to fucking deal with. Because I don't know the statute of limitation on fucking vigilantism.
I understand. Would you like my assistance?
Okay. I'm going to be very blunt about this. I really don't want to arrest my mom.
Yeah. Most people don't.
So, as long as they stay on track as just roadies and traveling with my mom, and they don't rope her into bullshit, we'll be fine.
Alright.
That being said, you now know pretty much where she is, and you clearly can hack into shit. So, I'm gonna give you a job. Put a tracker into her phone and the other dude's phone. I'm sure you could hack that, can't you?
All I need is their number.
All right. I can definitely probably get a hold of that.
Alright. She says. Text it
All
to
right.
me. She gives you her number. By gives you her number,
It just
Hey.
goes into my phone, I'm assuming.
her face appears on your screen for a second and then appears in your phone.
Okay. All right. This is going to be a very awkward conversation I'm going to have with my mother fucking later, so loving that. All right.
Well, I wonder... either way. Thank you. She walks out.
Before you leave, if I bring this up to my mother, Reference to you at all, do you want any, like, do you want to be brought up at all during any of this conversation? Because she's definitely going to ask me, like, where I learned some of this shit from, and it's you, so.
That would be okay. I'm ready.
Okay.
Whoa.
Other thing, yeah, don't kill my mom.
I have no intention of hurting your mother.
Yeah, you already tried once. If you want to fucking go for the run back, that's on you. So, yeah. I'm gonna probably have to fucking have this conversation here soon.
Lizzie
All right.
says something. She says, Rhea, you said you were how old when you did this? I was 11. I had just turned 11. This was 5 years ago?
You're 16?
Is that surprising?
I'm gonna walk up to her. How tall did you say she was?
4'9"?
She literally comes up to, like, my rib cage.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at her and be like, have you been eating?
I rarely eat. I eat every couple of days.
We're gonna look at Lily. Lily, you now have a job yourself. Make sure this thing doesn't starve itself to death.
I can just circulate the blood in my body to create use the glucose better. I'm fine. Now then.
I'm gonna crouch down to her level. The fact I have to do this and we're the same age, no.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, we just figured out some heavy shit and you're already trying to bite the bullet fucking via starvation.
Alright, I will, as he says. Don't worry about her. Well, that's kind of a crazy coincidence. What are the chances of that?
I don't know. This is like fucking video game logic. It's like, oh hey, here's a new side quest for you. Fucking, of course.
Maybe something more is going on here, Lizzie says. Or maybe your mother's getting free labor.
I mean, having 2 ex and or possible still active vigilantes on your payroll with the knowledge of, hey, if you 2 step out of line, I'm just gonna fucking get you thrown in jail. Kind of labor, yeah, that would probably make people work a little bit faster.
I like your mother, Lizzie says. Now then, shall we continue?
Yeah.
Alright, now we'll swing over to Cole.
Oh, wait, before I start playing again, I will shoot my mom a text. It's like, hey, since you're coming back, why don't you swing by the our beach house in California so that I can actually see you in person for a bit. Class doesn't start for... How long did they say that we had before class started? Was it like a week?
1 week, yes. Next Monday.
Be like, I'll text her, like, I got a week before class actually starts, so if you want to swing by the beach house, I can actually see you in person.
She says, that sounds like a great idea, hun. It's been a while since we were able to talk. Although, technically it hasn't, but it has.
Yeah.
Now
non-holograph and fucking phone calls.
I gotta do a rehearsal with these fools, because they're nearly tone deaf. See you later.
Alright. Stay safe and all that.
You play Guitar Hero for about 6 hours. Until Eve eventually falls asleep. From pizza overdose.
Well, once I see that Eve falls asleep, I'll probably look over at Lily and just be like, alright, well, she's all tuckered out, so I should probably get her and myself back to our dorms. I'm gonna write down our dorm numbers, and I'm gonna hand it to her. It's like, in case you ever decide to swing by campus and You can't just see us running around. Here's our dorm numbers.
You know, thanks, she says with a smile. I really appreciate it. You an alright guy.
Yeah. Don't tell people, I'll put a bullet in your head. I'm gonna pick up Eve as I say this.
I did notice that, yeah. Weapon creation's kind of weird, though.
That's only the first part. I didn't really get to show the second part. Still need to train that shit.
She opens the door for you and she says, question, does it hurt you?
What, when I make my weapons?
Yeah, if you, like, shoot yourself in the hand, does it actually shoot yourself in the hand?
I'm gonna stop mid-carry and just be like, I don't think so?
Don't test it, she says, closing the door.
I'm gonna walk over to my Lambo and I'm gonna use the fucking foot-assisted door open on the passenger side and pop it open.
Yep. You lay Eve down in there as you drive back. Alright, let me cut recording. We will now go to Cole and his adventure in the Underdark.